are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 14 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here to throw a whole bunch of cannonballs at Archaon and hope he is terrible at dodging. If we can't take him down with a little Grom, or at least as many of these guys down as possible, we are doomed. The reason we're going to go ahead and attack him here instead of forcing him to come to the city is because we've got another army here from Yorkil, and they are going to be running in next turn, likely to help out with that siege, and we would just not stand a chance there. The Tzarina Katarin's coming on down to try to help, but she is only able to move so far, so we're going to be more pursuing than anything else, and that's just kind of the way of things. So we'll take to Maxim, and to the field. Okay, so they've got a lot of really aggressive units, and then some that are just your typical Chaos Warriors. Let's go ahead and set up over here. We'll go Little Grom. I want them to be staggered ever so slightly, that way they're not firing all at the same time. It's much easier for Archaon or whatever to dodge your cannonballs when they're all flying in at the exact same time, pretty much on the exact same arc. We'll stagger them a little bit so that they're coming in ever so slightly at different times. And we'll go ahead and throw our Armored Kossars into position. They're going to have a bad job no matter what here. Spread them out a bit. I love that it ruined my order. That's my favorite. Like Zeus and Zeus. And we shall hold them up to here. We'll try to get them in between these two rocks. All the rocks and water should slow down a lot of these infantry targets as much as we possibly can. So let's go Spears, Kossars. Axe Kossars in the center, Spears on the outside.
The motherland's finest!
Alright, and that's all of our infantry outside of the Watchmen of the Night, which we'll send in to throw hands with whoever we can once they close the gap a little bit. Got our light war sleds to try to slow the enemy a bit, as well as the dervishes to go after hound dogs to get too close. And then our lord, who's going to get basically completely raffle stomped by Archaon. And we do what we can. Alright, so we'll have the lord and the... we'll say the Watchmen of the Night as a group. We'll go ahead and grab all the infantry, get them grouped up. The light war sleds with the dervishes, and then our artillery. Alright. Spooky, this is indeed. We're going to try to get a first volley in on one of these trolls. Just eliminate as many of them as possible. They did put the dragon ogres on the other side, so we'll get to them after. 4 sleds forward. Alright, everyone got a rotating there. We're going to go ahead and bring the war sleds through because we can have them just run over these hounds. Little Grom, your new target is absolutely Archaon, all 4 of you.
Sons of Kislev!
Delete and Everchosen is what we need you to do. War sleds, let's come through. Keep these others up front. You gotta just keep blasting shots into whoever they can. They're gonna kind of flee away from the dervishes, fair enough. Cannonballs haven't hit. We haven't hit Dorgar yet. In fact, let's go ahead and swap off of Archaon for a moment and go after these dragon ogres. Get away from those skirmish cav. Here comes the metal spells. We are in trouble. Fall back here. You run this group down. Go ahead and help. Oh yeah, that was an obliterating cast there for them. Upgrade whoever we can's melee strats here, or melee attack. Go ahead and take to the flanks. Ran that group of hound dogs down nicely. Let's go ahead and pull through. They're going all in on trying to stop our sleds, which is very fair. Our front line got obliterated. Let's get over here after the group of dragon ogres. Alright, next volley needs to go after Archaon. You got no real choice. Sleds, you got caught, unfortunately. Warhound's getting in our units. We've got metal spells dropping just left and right. Those shots going in on the dragon ogres. These sleds should easily deal with that group. Let's go ahead and bring them back in to run down these marauders. Alright, perfect. Let's come back here after that's their Chaos Warriors to find easier targets like the Chromatic Aberrations. Keep those shots on Archaon.
Champion of Kislev!
Refill ammunition where we can. The middle line's getting taken out. Sleds away. You boys have got to defend yourselves. Alright, those spawn and chaos trolls are really quick to respond there. Sleds, you go ahead and pull away. I don't think there's any chance we're going to get in behind them, so let's go ahead and try to take out their skirmish cav. Keep firing on Archaon.
Obey the orthodoxy!
Increase that melee damage. Yeah, we're getting smacked. Something fierce here. I think our cannons are just not able to fire on Archaon because there's too many friendlies in the way. More sleds pull away from whatever combat you're in the middle of. Archaon's going after you guys aggressively. There's the burning head and the metal cast at the exact same time. Some pretty quick casting you got there, Archaon. Whoever's just doing what you can. We really just need these cannons to keep blasting, and they're just not. He's a large target, but he's just small enough. I hit the trolls then. I need you to do something useful. Otherwise, we're going to take it out with this tiny army here. There's another cast of metal spells. The little Grom are just being utterly useless here. Unfortunate. We can make sure the Dragon Ogres don't come back, though, so let's make sure the War Sleds are chasing them. They're caught in all sorts of weird spots, looks like. Love it. Little Grom, are you guys going to do anything useful this entire battle? I think the answer is no, and they're going to get caught by Archaon here now. They take out a couple of the trolls early on. There's more metal spells for... Yeah, unfortunate. Go draw them away. That's what it is. Get back into melee so they can keep charging through.
Kislev's vengeance!
I realize we haven't been hearing that cannon shot the entire battle. So had they been firing a little bit more, we would have definitely done a little bit better. But instead, they decided to sit there and just stare at the enemy. You'd think the back here would have a little bit more elevation, so they can actually fire, but no, they're more of a mortar shot, I guess. It's not over, but I'm not keen on dragging this out too much longer. Maybe if we can get rid of the Chromatic Aberrations, I'd be happy. It's an ROR, but it's a demon unit we could at least just get rid of. Like, Sled's gonna get bogged down in there, and that's gonna probably be the end for him.
Warrior and leader! No hesitation!
Rom, turn and firing wherever you feel like you can. So most of the time you guys just sit there and do nothing. I'm absolutely here for it. That was a good shot. Wish they would have been doing that the entire time.
Ready for battle! Yes!
Alright, war sleds, you're pretty much gone. See if you can't charge into the back of these aberrations and get rid of them. And we'll just kind of speed that along, because we are just losing the lads. Get down those aberrations. Oh, we don't even gonna make them pay with that. That's the way. Pretty devastating loss there. Alright, well, we fought hard, but it just wasn't enough. Got a couple of units here, so hopefully they can't just take the settlement now. Let's find out. Maybe? No, they're still besieging. Perfect. Well, I mean, we are definitely going to lose this battle, but at least locks them in for another turn where they can't just take it and go here right now. There's so many armies running around.
The keys of Midwinter is upon us.
Keys of Midwinter.
Cut them down!
We're gonna go ahead and claim the Monolith of Flesh here, get rid of Epidemius.
Tzarina.
And now we've got a lot of land we're about to lose. We're gonna need to just start claiming it back. Great for our Tor or even Ursun Invocation, but not great for my sanity as we lose settlements.
Goya.
Irongrad, can we go for any upgrades? We've got just barely any cash. And if anything, we probably need to go another army up and ready to go here in Prague. Prague's defenses are a little bit more sturdy, but it's a lot of Norskins. And Everchosen can build up next turn, no problem. Let's get ourselves another Lord in. Grab Merca here. It's going to cost a good bit to upkeep. We're going to be losing Marksim next turn here, so that's no big deal.
Of the ice.
Route Marcher, Discipline, and then Hailstorm for me.
Tzarina ready.
Kevin. Go ahead and snag, not Battle Engineers, but Skirmisher Traditions for more ammunition, melee attack, and missile resist for our Kossars.
Chosen Tzarina.
Go Hawks Mishka upgrade and Ursun's Roar into Celiac's Lullaby for that Patriarch.
Leader of Kislev's warriors.
Maxim, you are doomed, so we'll just go for Fervent to make sure the corruption doesn't get worse while we're here.
I shall carry it with honor.
I believe you. Let's go ahead and give the Ice Witch some Akshina. Wow, the Akshina are almost the same price as Griffin Legion. That is insane. They are not the same value. Griffin Legion are far stronger. That's a good 5 additional melee or missile strength, and they have more range. Now we'll go ahead and grab some Akshina. You can only afford the 1, which is a bit unfortunate.
Storm Summoner.
That's alright, we can get more near here next turn then. I'm going to go ahead and swap our Motherland Invocation back over to Ursun. And we should start reclaiming the settlements post-haste. Monolith of the Flesh. I'm not even going to really worry about repairing here. We're gonna be losing these settlements all the same. We could hand some over to...
Things may get unpleasant for you here.
That's what you say. Very unfriendly. Oh, they actually like all of the demon factions. I've never seen him be friendly with them. Yeah, we're gonna be at war with the Hug Grace soon, aren't we? What if I agree to join you in your war with the Slaughterhorn tribe?
My heart more than your death.
Oh, I'm sure, but... Wait. Yep, you're giving your girls disease as well. We need to deal with the Everchosen quickly. Oh, here comes another army.
No, scum.
Oh, lovely. We get peace with you yet? No. Okay, well, I mean, we can take these armies one-on-one, so if they just keep coming on through these passes here, it's just gonna be... Volksgrad is gonna change hands a lot.
My Polks are at your service.
Indeed. Hello, Emperor. Join the war. No, I have too many going on right now. I cannot deal with the undead too. Ragnar, the weak-jawed, comes after Novchalzi with just a squad of ROR. Yeah, good for you, bud. Spawns gets attacked by Throg because all of our armies all of our enemies rather, are completely weak and cowardly. This is a very scary army, but again, good for you guys being cowardly, going after our weak settlements. We knew it happened, but it's still gonna make me salty every time. Oh, and they spread out, so I have to choose what to save. Oh, lovely. We only move on your settlements when you run away. Yeah, good for you guys. Thankfully, it's not hurting our income that much. Throgs has a horrifying army. Good grief. Yeah, he decided he didn't like our war sleds, did he? They set up completely to counter them. Although Throg only has the one settlement. Here, what if we play the same game he's trying to a little bit here?
Follow my lead.
Again, I don't care about any of these settlements on the coast, even if I'm going to be slightly salty about it when I lose them.
A stiff drink will warm us, yes?
Love to go into an
mission
ambush.
requires guile.
Brawler's gonna think he can take that settlement down without us knowing, or without anything. I'm sorry, you better not be raiding. Okay, because you better not be raiding in my territory. Oh good, here comes Wolf freaking Olaf.
Refuse.
So on the open ocean, if we attack one, are they both brought in? No. Well, that's actually very good for us, which means we can take them down, because they're both in March. We can at least knock down one of the armies and wait for the other to come on in. Rocket Drog is doomed, sadly. Tzarina Katarin, yeah, just running away, so that way we have to choose between getting the Ever-Chosen or catching this army. That's
They will
lovely.
fall.
I think I'm not claiming yet, it should be crazy. Auto resolve, we lose one, which I'm frowning at whichever one of you fell. Oh, it's one of our Griffin Legion. He arrived and tripped on a rock.
My frozen kingdom expands.
Alright, we're moments away from being able to confederate Kislev, which I don't think we want to. I think Kislev needs to fight his own battles. He's been doing a terrible job of it. Oh, got some angry neighbors. One moment. Alright, not sure what that kerfluffle was about, but we are back. Let's go ahead and select on new technology. So we are down now into the bottom tier for Erengrad, which we're going to go ahead and immediately grab the pirate weapons to give us more range, armor-piercing damage, and reload, a reduction for our weapons.
Against chaos.
Because we need look at all these enemies here. Lair of the Troll King. Yeah, we just need to upgrade none of this. I think Stroghov going up to the next tier so we can get walls in is going to be a good idea. Then Alexandrinov, we need to get to tier 3 to get Jevsky's Citadel. Buffeted by freezing winds and enveloped in an ice magic. Citadel stands tall, a beacon. Good grief. Of strength, the elite guardsmen who defend it. Locks the recruitment of Zargard, and Griffin Legion. Alright then.
None shall question me.
What's the play here?
I am the storm.
Marka, you go ahead and keep getting a few more Archina. I'd like you to have up to a total of 4. I guess he's just trying to
My choices are not
increase
personal.
our
Champion of the motherland.
overall upkeep. I'll just disband and save him like that. And if you guys go ahead and, or even if they raise Volksprad, we can hunt them down, no problem.
Gospodar by blood.
Now, as for you there, Alexander, Olaf, out on the open ocean, needs to be put down. Okay, so they will actually fight together. Well, that makes things less keen.
Too reckless.
Yeah, too reckless.
No higher or
Alexandrinov. I don't know if it's worth trying to stay and fight here with this crew.
I will not.
Boyar of Kislev.
I don't know. We might be able to hold the line here, but guess we'll soon see. Kislev, I'd love for you to be doing something more than raiding. You useless slag. Go take something. I'm sure I told him to go attack one of these two guys. Just like, I'd rather raid instead. I love how useless friendly characters are, as opposed to the AI, which is all coordinating and working together and staying just outside of movement and stuff. Lovely. We'll go ahead and end the turn. Alright, look at that. They're moving on and out of Volksgrad. We lose. And then they turn around and hit Plesk. The bravery of this bunch. We lose that one as well. Would you look at that?
Like the motherland, our friendship.
Hello there, Mill. He wants to trade. I'm definitely here for trading with Marienburg. And let's see how things have gotten even more ridiculous. Oh, good. Do we have a random group of these guys cropped up? Perfect. The Slaughterhorn Drive's gone, thankfully. Well, not so thankfully, I guess. Throg. What is your plan, Throg? Took a lot of gold with us from Volksgrad. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. We've got sieges all over the place. Lost Eric. We would lose. This is Auto-Resolve having a laugh. Where else is the siege going on? Sitting outside of the ruined outskirts of Plesk. Oh, they're just outside of our movement range. Oh, you absolute cowards. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Love it. Kislev is not as strong as your combined forces, and yet you're still playing like this is Hannibal.
Guardian of the land, as is my
Get close
right.
enough where you can... Oh, wow. Okay, that was the play. So get close enough you can defend the Citadel. Interesting. I think we've got the know-how to deal with it without taking too many losses.
Defend the motherland!
Alright, well, we will go ahead and... This is going to be inside of a settlement, right? Or is it out of the field? It's at least a minor settlement. Which, hey, when fighting Norsko with these, you just have to walk up slowly and shoot them to pieces, so we will always lose less than the auto-resolve will. Let's take it to them. Alright then. Let's start deployment, and we'll probably attack from over here. Gives us the most opportunity to fight multiple different angles, especially with our little Grom, which have an opportunity to redeem themselves here by slaying a werewolf. How lovely. Warriors up front.
Sons of Kislev!
Good to get all three of you.
Land is power!
Brawlers in the center.
Comrades of the bear!
Also behind. Akshina in the middle. Sleds of Doom. Keep them all over on this side, and we can kind of rotate them around to the different sides of the map as the battle gets going. Like so. The heroes up front here. And then we're just missing the Oath Brothers of Tor, which will be also glorious for this battle. Alright, let's get it going.
Drusilla!
They may choose to come outside of the map to fight us.
Fight beckons, but
I'm gonna have you
know that
two
Mother Kislev
delete these Marauder Horsemen.
her faithful defenders.
You
Drusilla,
fire Tall's arrow
ready.
towards the
The
Werekin.
motherland's chosen.
Air sleds of advance on either side here.
Sons of Kislev,
We're marching the squad forwards because
for
they're
battle.
taking shots at any of the guys up front.
Taking points. Patriarch,
Patriarch doesn't have a bear just yet, but he soon will.
serve without question.
So I get you guys in guard boats, we're not doing anything foolish. They're just trying to dodge cannon shots, which isn't going to go super well for them.
Light warflame.
Especially when I do this. Four sleds go round.
Little drop.
Little Grom. We'll have them start deleting Bomb Guard next, as they are going to try to run around in circles and dodge our arrows. Or dodge our cannonballs.
Warrior and leader.
Go ahead and charge in the Tzarina here.
Patriarch.
Have you all get moving this way. The arrows should annihilate, plus shotguns. Should be a very good combo there. Let's get away from our shotguns.
The orthodoxy and
Look at all you in one spot. charge through the middle of that. Air sled, let's go ahead and move up on either side here. Ice smashing on down. Although, they did a really good job of dodging it, didn't they?
I am the squall.
Well done, Hivebind.
Feel the breeze.
The double damage here? Yeah, it is. We'll go ahead and drop this behind them.
The power of
Patriarch, get out of there. Yeah, I don't know why you can't cast that while also charging into people, but sure, fair. Why not? I don't question these things. I can go after these berserkers. Archers, you help.
For the motherland!
Attack, comrade!
Gotta keep moving everyone in. Mage taking a little bit more damage than I would like, so let's get the war sleds ready to engage here.
They die!
Obey the orthodoxy!
Those are Marauder champions, why that hurts so bad.
Light war sled!
Send both the war sleds up to the same group of champions.
maiden.
Then we can icy, just gonna stop anyone coming through here with up.
Ice and glory.
How did she just take? Oh, she miscast. How did she just take damage?
Light war sled!
Miscasting be like that. I blast our way through here. And I've got some neighbors blasting the music as loudly as possible, so I apologize if you can hear that. And if you can't, great. I am love to hear it. Well done there, sleds. Let's come on back now in. Both Brothers of Tor are going to be doing some seriously good work.
Lend this power!
They blast on through, the Oath Brothers smash into them. I'm not going to go for the lightning here. We're going to use that on this next group.
Bring out of penance!
They smash in. Keep pushing through, except for you there, Arcadia and our witch. Both brothers, you hit them as well. We can drop the lightning as soon as we do. As soon as we can. Both brothers, oh, you're getting ripped up. Or drop the lightning here then, good grief.
Light war sled!
Those Rotor champions aren't playing. Alright, we shouldn't have got them all split up then, I guess. I run this group next.
Kislev!
War sled's getting caught because I'm microing too hard in one spot.
Patriarch!
I don't know if we actually did minimize casualties more than Auto-Resolve would have. I love the enemy lord though, and just ran back here so he could extend the battle for as long as possible, because I mean you might as well. Bring the warriors in on the sides here. Both Brothers of Tor, just keep ripping through this group. War sleds. Realize I'm not doing a great job of microing here. You hit this group. You turn around and catch this group of marauders. Guess they noticed we gave the attack order, so they charged them in so they would try to get some friendly fire damage for our troops. Wait, how is that even possible? I clicked here and it basically... okay, whatever. What happens, happens. Cannons, your new target is the Werekin here. He does indeed. Warriors charging. Sleds behind them. These sleds here will have them turn around. You guys fire on this group of javelins. And that's that. I love to see this lord just trying to avoid combat at all costs. Oh, well, we did it. Now we have to avoid the clapback from Throg. Alright, we gained a decisive win there. We actually didn't lose. That wasn't bad at all. We lost one of our sleds, which I would have preferred to have not, but when you don't micro perfectly, that's what happens. Steal gold back for Kislev. And I really don't know if Throg can get back here to defend or not. I would like to take the Citadel.
Tzarina.
Oh, we can't now. Oh, we put ourselves in a bad spot. Throg can definitely reach us, probably even in March. So we're just gonna walk away and hope he can't. Hope he can't.
A glorious day for Kislev.
Glorious day. I think we definitely need the battle engineers here for more ammunition, reload time reduction
Just
for Little
gift
Grom.
is mine,
Not
my
quite
lord.
gold chevron. In fact, this is nothing but cost. Ours is concerning. To the extreme. We're gonna go ahead and grab Blizzard next.
Guardian
First thing,
of
probably
the
not a bad
land.
idea because she did miscast once or twice there. Soliak's Lullaby going to be extremely important. With any luck, Throg just comes back to defend the Citadel, but his army is so strong and so keyed for fighting us that I'm not sure how this is going to go. Also, Krakendrak, can you defend yourself against Lost Ericsson? I really don't know. It's going to be, it's really depend on if the arrows hit their mark and they do enough damage. I'm going to go ahead and stay... taking attrition, wouldn't we? Let's go ahead and fight this one real quick. Episode of Strange Battles. Alright, so we'll get the Spear Cossars. I wanted to throw all three of them in the front, but we can't really. So here's what we'll do, is kind of put them like so.
Sons of Kislev!
We need to try to concentrate fire as much as possible while also just not getting
Sons of Kislev!
too many of our units bogged down in fighting.
Defenders of Kislev! Land is power!
Land is power.
Full of Kislevites!
Kind of like this. We'll have you guys up front just kind of drag lads around. Let's do it. All of our infantry in guard mode, that way they're not
Excellent!
advancing foolishly.
Fight for Ursun!
And they'll also keep firing even if they get caught up in melee.
Whatever Ursun has!
Draw them back towards us quickly. Get in position, lads. We need to keep trying to get their attention.
Kislevites moving! Gossars! Moving! On the march! Kislev sends us forth! A fine strategy!
Oh wow, they just kind of waited and then threw them and hit every single shot. Well done, Horse Masters. Mine are never that effective.
Taking position!
Guys, draw them in, and if I have to catch them in the front line, I absolutely will.
Pride! Kislev sends
Every arrow's firing. Let's go ahead and get in there.
Strike your own
Slow them down so they're not getting away.
Follow the band!
We'll turn and run.
Kislevites moving!
We catch them right before they do escape. Ah, no, fall back. We'll try to skate around here with these guys.
Taking point!
Alright, archers, new targets, get shooting.
Heart of eye!
Get firing. We will hopefully not get caught here. Good grief, that is. You guys are cutting close. 3 weapon marauders getting scythed down by arrows. You'll love to see it. But I go ahead and no, let's not advance them. Perfect. Caught that group of horse masters. Let's keep chasing them right off the side of the map, even if we get caught by these great weapons. So just make sure that unit's gone.
Follow the bear!
Land is
Everyone else, target lost, Eric.
done!
Push this group through. Alright, you're just gonna run around and be a nuisance. Fair enough. You don't have enough armor to block all these shots, though, so you be doomed, sir. Those Marauder Horse Masters are dealt with. Come on back. That General is also dealt with. He is destroying our guys. That's likely just friendly fire, isn't it?
To battle! They are charging!
We break just in time. Still a bit of friendly fire. They shoot directly into comrades. Killed their general here. And the same thing with these champions. I'm gonna have these guys try to run past just to get their attention. It may not work, but we'll still try. Yep, slow them down. There we go, no matter how thick your armor is, 100.5 arrows gonna get through there eventually. Didn't quite get their attention, but we'll just try to fire to their side then anyway. That's that. Perfect. Well, we're going to run down as many of these guys as possible, and I will catch you all in a moment. Alright, we secure a win from this piddly force the Tong sent in to try to claim Krakendrak from us. What a failed attempt. We'll go ahead and take the extra replenishment.
We will not bow.
Will not bow. Although we have this much larger force coming on in to try to take these settlements back from us as well, which is great. Of course, they're going to split up and try to take as much things from us rather as they can. So for Katarin, then,
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
this is nothing but ROR, which makes it very dangerous because of that. What we'll do, though, is we'll come on up into an ambush. At least we'll try to.
Must
Right outside of Volksgrad.
spread our orthodox.
Merca, you've got a bunch of Akshina. Those will have to do.
Douse the home fires.
I love that this random Beastman army also popped up in the middle of our territory. Let's go ahead and grab the Frozen Heart of Winter and the Mordheim Beowulf, because you can play at the ROR game. And we'll also go ahead and grab Kossars and some Warriors. Frog has a couple of upgrades we can go for, including the Silent Grove. Ursun. I'd very much prefer to get the Erengrad ones up. Frost Home drops upkeep for all of our little Grom and Sled units. That's amazing. We will also grab the Linsk Bridge. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the Frost Home, which will also let us get War Sleds from Erengrad, which is fantastic. Alexander is besieged. We just go ahead and delete them with an auto-resolve. Perfect. I will happily sacrifice our warriors for this. You men shall be honored. We will take the extra replenishment experience.
Leave their grave
That way we can also possibly gain the enemy leadership drop. Blood Feeder, so you've roundly mobilized the Eternal Challenger. You'll be back for our rematch, and soon. Of that you can be certain. More bonus V infantry and more charge bonus. Like also our Warbear for Alexander and an Adamant's Administrator. Got a bunch of goodies there. And Alexander can just come on in here and immediately get him some more Kislevite warriors. 2 through global, and things are all back to the way they were. Awesome. Here at the Tower of Prague, I absolutely want to upgrade the walls there. And then in Prague, we can circle back around. Prague has pretty decent defenses. Oh yeah, Prague has pretty decent defenses for sure. It can always be better, mind you. Malignus 2 drops upkeep for Griffin Legion by 20%. That is extremely hefty. The other one is Patriarchs. This is just going to be Leadership 1 under Siege and less global. Okay, well, I think we'll go ahead and grab the Bleakness too. 20% less upkeep for all Griffin Legion means we can field a heap of Griffin Legion. They'll probably be down very similar in price to our Winged Lancers. Alright, now we get to do the uncomfortable in turn and lose a whole bunch of land. Or at least have all of our territories smacked around a good bit. Go ahead and grab the Scarred Veteran here for Alexander. Maxim can have the Icon of Strength and Impassioned. Double Discord sounds perfect. Talisman of Protection, Potion of Speed, and you are all good on new items. Hedge Wizard here. Ritual Enforcer sounds great. We're not really dealing with Slanesh, but I don't want to. That's perfect. And then lastly, we'll go ahead and grab this when we can. Nijevsky's Citadel. Alright, Throg, what say you now?
The kiss of midwinter is upon.
Alright, Winter 2 turns on around and goes after the Winter Pyre. Fair enough, but that's not defending one of your larger settlements, which I'm going to now take. The Tong have come on in for Shuckdraken, which, again, fair enough. Very brave boys you are. Oh, and as victory route 1, there can be only one. If we were to be going just to that first victory condition, then we would be ending the campaign here. We, of course, are not, but I'll zoom on through. We've got a whole huge event feed. We continue. So that's 600 supporters before the Orthodoxy does. Oh, does that automatically confederate them? Okay, good, no. The Ice Court and the Orthodoxy vie with one another. Oh, we already have seen that. So 8,500 treasury, the Iron Ice Armor, which is very good activated ability. And then the Razor Standard. That's the Court Victory complete, and then the Ice Court rules it supreme. Spiritual conflict is over, and the devotion of Kislev's folk is unquestionable. The Ice Court rules supreme. The Great Orthodoxy has lost its influence and power, and will become just another instrument of the Tzarina's burgeoning reign. We can confederate with them, we can declare war on them, or we can form an alliance with them. I don't really want to confederate with Gestalten. He has no good land. He himself is only a marginally decent leader. Let's form an alliance. Route complete. Glory to you, glory to us. Was that the event you get for reaching the end? Interesting. Yeah, no, I have no desire to confederate Gestalten. Not even a little bit. But now we have the maxed out Loyalist Supremacy, which is perfect. And so what we got for that first route is... No, we have the Red Room. So that's extra control for all characters, more hero action success chance, more line of sight by 100%. And then United Against Chaos. So when fighting against Norska and the rest of the corrupted factions, we get more leadership and experience gain. I am absolutely here for that.
We are
Really, Archaon? Really? We're gonna go hide in the corner? That's the plan? Oh, it's because Zamdil's coming out. You wanna work with him, I see.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Dude. Archaon going and huddling in a corner is not really what I want to see for
This ice.
the end times, I can't lie. I can't reach him. Huh.
Snow is
And they're all back, of course. Look at you. A whole cadre of very brave, very elite lads, huh?
Step too far.
And lovely that
Not a chance.
Jarl is working with Throg somehow.
Tzarina ready.
We'll just go ahead and take this one.
Fight for
We lose
Kislev.
far more than we should have there. And we'll go ahead and claim it.
Kislev's dominion grows.
Fine. Mountains of Hell are under my control. We'll go ahead and purge the steps to try to drop how fast people can get over here to us. We definitely need the walls. It's gonna take how many? 3 turns? That's not gonna be nearly enough time. Yeah then.
More warriors to defend Kislev.
All warriors defend Kislev. 2 turns each for all of these other units we can grab through global. What through our Wayne Lances in a single turn. Streltsy also in a single turn. Streltsy would be so much better than normal Kossars. We can only get 2 of them in a single turn. It's better than having Streltsy, so let's go ahead and grab our Kossars, start combining them up. We'll kick out the least elite and the least among them.
My choices are not personal.
Now you're being upgraded to Streltsy, given new weapons and armor.
Guardian of the land. Champion of the motherland.
Then here, Kevin. We'll go for Stand Your Ground and probably up here to Locked and Loaded for more ammo and speed.
I accept this tribute.
You've got no choice. Alright, well Lair the Troll King is also probably where Throg's going to be hauling cheek towards next. Mason's Guild here, Prague we could grab. I think we'll grab the Citadel of Prague. Kislev, we could grab the upgrade up to the Slalis for the Warbear Riders. Sounds great, and this is just the silliest, saddest thing I've ever seen.
You are a degenerate.
Yeah, no, I definitely am. You're so correct. We'll go ahead and ambush
Queen requires discretion.
in friendly territory.
The ice calls.
So what's the plan here? They're gonna move in on Yedich with Zamnil. Well, this would be an easy smack.
For the ice court.
Or the Ice Court. Mirko, you come on back to Prague.
The hand of the people.
I want you close enough that you can respond in case of
I
emergency.
will permit rest.
Mirko, you'll go ahead and
Fools
grab a couple of warriors from Global. And through the first city, we get one more Akshina, and then a Griffin Legion takes 2 turns. Let's grab 5 Akshina. Kislevian coin. Appropriating funds and channeling them for the benefit of their charges is a sworn duty of the Adamants. Should the funds go towards investments or to better bolster the defenses against insurrection and overt enemies? Oh yeah, all the way. Fiscal prudence. Make that money, brother. We need it so badly. Alright, well, Katarin's going to do some ambushing. 70% chance to succeed. Hopefully they just walk back into it.
Kislev's chosen.
Alexander, you've got your boys all set up again. I would like to take on out and start taking some land away from Wulfric.
No!
Because he's just going to start coming at us with more and more elite soldiers, which is going to get overwhelming over time.
Take me there.
Maximum replenishment. Let's see about threatening the graveyard. They might have a response, but they might not because Franz is here. So let's try to work with Franz. In fact, I'll move up a little bit closer in March. This might... I definitely won't backstab us. We are fine. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead and give it one more intern here.
Only I keep Kislev secure.
See what happens here with Tzarina's ambush. Alright, at least Tzarina's better at ambushing now, but... Oh, again you split up. Man, the complete cowardice on display here by the AI is quite sad. Rakadrak is now under siege by Epidemius. I think this would go just as poorly for them. We've got a caravan in Arigrad, so at least things aren't all negative.
Winter.
Tzarina, can you at least hunt down Ragnar, or do you think he's going to run away?
My rule, my decision.
What do we think? Oh, he runs for the hills like a... We can't even reach him.
The snow.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Balm.
Change from Salty Wizard to a normal one real quick. Oh, a Pyrrhic victory, huh? I disagree with this extremely aggressively. We will pick up the next episode with a fight between Katarin and her Uber Battle Sled versus Ragnar and his Arawar Chaff. Glorious. I thank you all so much for stopping by today's Ice Court campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for Light God and a sub for the sub throne, and I will see you all in the next one.